Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new series. I'm Mommy Simmer, and this is Life on the Farm. Now, this series is inspired by Twitch XK90's Farming Challenge. It's awesome, so you guys should go check it out. And also, I am an avid fan of the Harvest Moon series. I've been playing since the Super Nintendo, I think. So, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time. So, yeah, I think I'll really enjoy this. We're going to just jump right in. This is like take 200 of this because a million different things kept happening. My son came running out once talking about needing to use, or hollering about needing to use the bathroom, and my daughter woke up once and this happened and that happened. So we're just going to jump right in this time because I'm not starting over. Just so you guys know, I am not starting over. So first we'll cover the goals of the series. Number one, you see this farm? Do you see this? It's a piece of junk. Very big piece of junk. All the weeds, dead trees, crappy siding and roof, dry dirt where you're supposed to be planting. Yeah. It has to be renovated from top to bottom, inside and out. The second goal is don't die, which, you know, is a given. Don't die, because that counts as a fail in the challenge, just so you guys know. Now those two goals are the two that I got from Twitch's farming challenge, but I added two goals of my own because I wanted to just make the challenge last, or not last longer, because it'll be a long challenge anyways, but I wanted to just change a few things up. I would like to complete her lifetime wish, which is swimming in cash, which is also, I didn't give her any traits that really fit with farming. She's perceptive, eco-friendly, a heavy sleeper, nurturing, and friendly. A lot of that was randomized, by the way. So, I just figured it'd make it more fun if she wasn't a green thumb, or loves the outdoors, or loves the heat or the cold, or anything like that, and make it harder. So, I didn't want to go with the, have 8 perfect plants or anything like that. So this was really the only one that fit, that I think that we will be able to get. But it is also the lifetime wish that Twitch has in his series. So now the fourth goal can only be completed once the farm is renovated. You don't have to have the lifetime wish completed, but you do have to have the farm renovated. But the fourth goal is to start a family, which means get married. Or, well, as long as your partner is moved in. It can be boyfriend/girlfriend, fiance, or husband-wife, whichever you prefer. But you have to be in a committed relationship together, living together, and then have at least one child. And that will be the one of the fourth goal. And those are not in any particular order. Don't die should be number 1 on that list. Renovate the farm should be number 2. Start a family 3, and complete lifetime wish 4. So complete them in any order except start a family. That cannot be done until you renovate the farm. So now on to the restrictions. Now I built this place. I did take a little bit of inspiration from Twitch's lot that he played on. I put 2 fields for planting and built a barn instead of just a house and some planting area, but I did change it up. Other than the barn being in the same place, that's basically it. The structures don't look anything like his. I mean, now 2 planting areas, I mean, that's going to look like no matter what, but yeah. So, I built all of this. I mother loaded her money and built it all, and then I set her back down to 500. Twitch went with that in his series, and I thought it sounded like a good number. It's just enough that, she can go buy herself a few things if she needs to. Normally I would say she could buy herself some seeds. However, if you'll look up here, I actually have the Stone's Throw greenhouse. I am going to go up there and, since it's, it's a community lot, it's open to the public, so she would be allowed to go and harvest some stuff to plant. She's going to get some lettuce, tomatoes, and grapes from there to plant. So the $500 will just be her little pocket money in case there's something she absolutely needs. The other restrictions: no job. I know when I say renovate the farm, you think, hey, well, maybe I could get a job, get some money coming in, start collecting gems and bugs and minor pets and all of that stuff. Well, no. You can only make... You can't have a job, you can't mooch money off people, you can't steal things and sell them for money if you're a klepto. All of your money must be stolen from produce you make or grow here on your farm, which means fruits and vegetables that can be planted, the fowl and feathers chicken coop from the store, the beehives from Supernatural, and the milk and it dairy corral. Those are allowed. Or that means that those are allowed is what I was trying to say. I do not have the milking at dairy corral. I do plan to get it eventually, but as of now, I do not have it. So we won't be using it, but I will probably use the chicken coop and the beehives. Now, there's a few other things. First, now I don't own this, but I wanted to add it in for anybody who wanted to try the challenge for themselves. In my version of the challenge, you can only purchase the Grandpa's Grove tractor once you've finished renovating your farm. Because otherwise that makes it really easy to tend the garden every day. I just feel like that takes the fun out of it. I mean, of course, if you play it, you can do it however you want. A lot of this I added. It didn't come from anything Twitch said. I just made the challenge my own so that I would enjoy it more. But the same goes for the dragon that can help you harvest and the harvester that you can invent on the Scraptronic workbench. Those kind of fall in the same category. They just take a lot of the challenge out of it. So I won't be using any of those. If I get the Grandpa's Grove tractor, I might buy it after the farm is renovated, but right now I don't have it, so it's a non-issue. Now, sprinklers are allowed. You can put sprinklers in with your what's that thing called? Oh yeah, your garden. You can put sprinklers in to water them. If you have the handiness skill, I think you can tinker with them and upgrade them so that they'll come on and off automatically. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I've never done a whole lot of the handiness stuff. So, what was the other thing? Oh, and the greenhouses and the greenhouse item that waters and fertilizes your plants. It's allowed once you can afford it. I doubt I'll get it for a while because there's other stuff that needs to be bought and done, and you'll understand what I mean in a moment. Now, if you find at some point that you have bitten off more than you can chew and you've planted way too many plants and you just can't keep up with all of the gardening and the bees and the chickens or whatever, then you may move someone in, or as I say, hire them to be a live-in farmhand, a hired hand, whatever you want to call it. They get free rent in exchange for helping around the farm. Or if you do just fine with the farm work, but you have trouble keeping the house clean or keeping dinner cooked and stuff like that, then you can hire a sim as a live-in housekeeper. Same as before. They get free rent in exchange for their help. But if you do, now by hire or move in, what I mean is you can go and you can create them with the traits you need for the job you need them to do. But once you add them, you merge the families, you need to take note of how much money that your sim has here, because you need to set the funds back to that after the sim moves in, because you can't keep the money that they bring with them. That is a no-no. So, now we're going to take a quick look at the farm, and then I'm going to give you the backstory here. Here are like I said before, these are the planting areas. This is an old, fallen apart. This is where the chicken coop used to be, I imagine. The fence is pretty bad. It's pretty bad around most of the place. There's pieces missing. It's falling apart. It's rotted. So, and here is the house. It's pretty plain. It's now Kendra, who is our sim, I don't think I have mentioned that up till now. She's placed some lanterns around so that she can see to get around the house and the barn. But we're going to start downstairs. We have a small living room area and I will fix these weeds here that are poking through. I didn't realize they were doing that. We have a little couch up on crates and a wood-burning stove or whatever you want to call it, with some wood that she's already brought in here, a lantern, of course, some suitcases with little things that she brought with her. Okay, this was the kitchen. Now, I couldn't find any counters that I could really make look really run down like the rest of the stuff. So I just made the wood part gray, like it's starting to dry rot, and just gave it gray stone on the top. There are no appliances, obviously. This would have been the dining area, but it's full of crates and, dusty old books and paper. This is the bathroom here. I used these two that came with Dragon Valley because I thought, it's a really old farmhouse. Nobody's lived here in a long time, so they kind of suited it. They're not modern looking. And the sink is from Late Night. Now over here, this bed came from the by debug mode. So that's where I got that. But I kind of liked it. It makes me think that maybe at some point while nobody was living here, maybe a squatter came and made it his home for a while, his or her home for a while. And I put a little crate, I think it's from the Sims 3 store, by it as an end table with a little lantern. Now I don't know that Kendra's going to want to sleep in here because, I'll explain why. Now this is the upstairs. Creepy, right? I really hate these dolls, but, it was already so creepy up here. Holes in the floors where the floors have rotted through. I just figured it suited. Now, also down here, the wood of part of the wall has rotted away that leads to the bedroom. The door that was in this doorway has fallen off the hinges. About the only thing that's in okay condition are the antlers or horns or whatever here on the wall, which is disturbing. But anyway, so we're going to move over here to the barn now. First, out front here, I do have the classically cool fixer-upper car that came with Roaring Heights. Now, this can't be sold for profit once she finishes it, but she can fix it up and have a way to get about, around and about town. So, now we're going to start down here. Oh, wait. Alright. Well, let me go ahead. I'm going to put her backstory out there really quickly before I explain this part, because otherwise what I'm about to say will be confusing. So, now Kendra's a city girl. She was born and raised in the city. She could walk. They walked everywhere. They didn't even have to drive, but that's the kind of city you didn't want to drive, kind of like New York. The roads are so packed, nobody wants to drive. But until a house fire killed her parents, she'd never considered living in the country, on a farm, or doing any kind of hard labor like this, ever. I mean, no. Really, no. But she didn't, after the fire, the insurance money was all tied up in a lawsuit because the company that built the house had done something wrong. And it looked like that all of the money might have to come out of their pockets instead of the insurance company. So all of the money is tied up. She has gotten not a cent from the insurance on the house, the insurance on her parents, nothing. So she didn't know where she was going to go until the lawyer was reading her parents' will. And it turned out that her parents have owned this farm for a very long time, ever since her grandparents passed away. She found out that this farm has been in her family since Appaloosa Plains was just a little baby town. It's, from the time they were founded, this has been in her family. Now, the house has been knocked down and rebuilt from time to time, but it's been there for a while. So, she's not entirely happy about being here, but it's a free place to live, and she's not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. So she'll take care of it, and she'll do what she's got to do. So, on to this. Now, down here, the reason this looks a little more taken care of and a little bit nicer is because even though nobody's lived in the house for a while, except for the possible squatter, her parents, at some point in the past, did rent the barn out to a man who bred and raised horses. So he did some work in here to repair, a lot of the damage that was done, floors messed up and all that. He put in, a stable for the horses and all. He's left a lot of his stuff behind. Don't know why. Maybe we'll find out sometime in the future. There's some tires here where he was going to fix the car, but never got around to it. And then upstairs, now he did take his furniture. Kendra's moved a crate and a lantern into the bedroom area. And the bathroom's a little more modern. It's got a crude shower, but it is a shower. An actual toilet instead of a chamber pot looking thing, and a more modern sink. So, yeah, that is basically the overview of this farm. So I guess what we are going to do is jump right in, and we are actually going to go ahead and we're going to run over here to the Stone's Throw greenhouse and harvest some goodies. Alright, come on. I'm going to let her get up here. And then I'm going to have her harvest tomatoes, grapes, and lettuce to plant. And then I'm also going to have her harvest some peppers and some potatoes to cook on the grill. Or, well, there's a fire pit that I forgot to show, but so she can roast them over the fire pit. So we're going to harvest this. And I'm actually going to cut out for this part because we all know what harvesting looks like. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, we are back, and Kendra is at home. It's about 8 o'clock at night, and apparently, being a city girl, she has decided she does not want to sleep in the squatter's bed over there. So she looks like she's heading straight for the barn here. So she's going to go up and take care of her needs. I made sure she got enough of the tomatoes, grapes, and lettuce so that she will be able to, oh, you already got that, plant 10 of them each. She does have a sleeping bag that I am going to place right there for her to sleep in. She did get the time portal, which I'm actually going to put in the family inventory off screen because my buy mode, with the number of weeds and trees and all that that's on here, my buy mode takes forever to load. So I'll do that. I'll put those in the family inventory off screen because I'm not going to sell them because, hey. Yeah, I had mentioned something about I'd explain why she didn't want to sleep in that bed, and then forgot to mention. I've been a little scatterbrained, and what's so bad is I even made notes so that I would make sure that I covered everything, and then I kept forgetting what I was supposed to do. We're going to put this in her inventory, and then really quickly, let's see. We're going to call for services and cancel the newspaper. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now, come over here and light the fire. And then I'm going to have her roast herself a pepper. And then she's going to go on to bed. And I've still got 11 and a half minutes. So I will, once she goes to bed, I'll still pick up and in the morning. And we'll at least get to see her start her garden. What? No. Really? You did that? Really? Let you roast a pepper instead of eating the stuff that I didn't want you. Oh, you can roast more than one thing. I'll roast this too. Go ahead. Let's look at this kebab she's fixing to roast here. Ooh. Yum. That looks just awesome, doesn't it, you guys? So. She burned it. She can't even cook at a fire pit. That's got to be disgusting. Yeah. Oh, I hear you, girl. Let's see that face. Let's see that face. Screenshot. That might just have to be the new the thumbnail for these. Come on, I want to get one of her with her tongue stuck out. Oh man, that would have been a good one. Oh, I'm on tab mode. Sorry. I won't do a lot of screenshotting, I promise, but I just had to get that one. So, come up here and go to sleep. I think, yeah, she can actually sleep in that one. But you saw that when she decided to sleep, she wanted to sleep in the sleeping bag when she was doing it autonomously. So, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her get all rolled up in her sleeping bag. And I'm going to resist the urge to wake her up at 6 o'clock like you do on Harvest Moon. But I'll cut back in as soon as she wakes up in the morning. Alright guys, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Kendra's about to wake up. The summer festival has arrived. I did go ahead and go into buy mode while she was sleeping and I was off camera, and I moved the weeds that were clipping in through the walls, and I also put the time portal and the university welcome kits in the family inventory. So that's all taken care of. Now why don't you go ahead and have yourself a tinkle. And, well, you know what, no, how many grapes do I have? Yeah, I have plenty. We're going to go ahead and eat some grapes this morning. Then, we are going to start planting. And I know there are weeds all in here. She will clear them out as time goes on, but she won't be able to keep any money that comes back from clearing the weeds. I'll have to set her money back to whatever it was before I did them. But I can replace it with some hay bales. So if she decides to get a horse later on, which I've thought about doing, she'll have some hay from the land that she clears. But one thing I have decided is for every patch of land that she clears, she's going to lose at least half her energy, depending on how many weeds were in that patch of grass. So that way, even though I'm technically clearing it in buy mode, she has some penalty to pay for it. So, you know, when she does clear some, you know, that'll be a day where she won't get much done other than clearing the weeds. So, let's see. What did you do? Great job. No, now, eat your grape and unclog it. So, I think we'll plant in this one first. And we're going to plant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, at least they're good quality. Or they're decent quality. Oh, okay. I thought I had done something wrong. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And I know it looks like a lot, but I am going to put some sprinklers up while she does have some money so that it will cover all of these, and that will that'll take a bit of the work off of her. Obviously she does have running water because she has bathroom facilities that she can use, but she doesn't have electricity because all she's got is these little lanterns and some, I want to say that these make me think of candles, though it looks like they might be electric, but I didn't think about that. Whoops. Alright, let's go plant. And I guess we can go to the summer festival, maybe see if we can find some apple trees, because I would not mind plant. You could have put on your real clothes. Hey, look! There's a horsey. Bramble fox. Okay. Oh, who is this? Willow fox. How cute. Is there a neighborhood pet adoption or something? I know with Appaloosa Plains, you usually get one pretty quickly. Oh, I don't see one. Oh, I forgot to reset my timer. So, hold on just 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, sorry. All right, I have got a time. I looked to see how long I've been recording, and I set a timer. It'll be probably 10 or 15 seconds over, but over 30 minutes, but that's okay. All right, come on. I love how she's farming in her jammies. You're not going to France, Chuck. Sorry. You have $500. I don't even think you can afford a ticket to France. Oh, that farming. Now, she's also going to take up fishing. Oh, what is that? Baby cakes. Sorry. She's also going to take up fishing because that'll give her some other things she can cook. I think if she makes... If she has cleared all of... If she's renovated the farm and she... well, I don't know. I'm going to set some kind of goal that if she meets it, I will put a pond in this area right here, and she will be able to fish and sell those fish for money. Because right now, if she goes and fishes at just any lake on any community lot or at any edge of the town, she can't sell those because they weren't from her home lot. But I'm gonna think of some kind of goal, and if anybody who's watching has any suggestions, please feel free to share them. But I'm gonna think of a goal that if she meets it, I will put a pond in. It might be if she has a certain amount of money, or if she reaches a certain level in gardening, or, grows so many perfect plants. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but that way she'll be able to fish on her lot and sell those as well. So, all right. Let's speed through the last of this here, because we're getting hot and hungry, and then we will... live fire. And I'll put sprinklers in after the episode's over. I'm going to be recording probably this episode as well. Is that Willow Fox? Okay. As well as episode 2 at least. I may record more tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't decided. But I may record them back to back. So if you leave a suggestion on the video and I don't do it in the next episode, it's because I'm recording several back to back. So, and I will be saving this lot by itself, separate from her, so that if anybody wants it, you guys are welcome to it. Roast something. Let's roast a couple of bell peppers and a tomato. Let's see how this looks. See if you burn this sucker. Let's see. Oh, delish. Delish. Don't you think, guys? Come on, don't burn it. Don't burn it. Don't burn it. Come on, you can do it. And she wants to cool down. Join the gardener crew. She can do that. Oh, she did not burn it. Can we have a round of applause? Awesomeness. Awesome sauce. Okay. You eat that, girl. Sorry. I didn't mean guh. I meant to say girl. My best friend and I, when we're joking around with each other, that's what we call each other. So we got all that planting done, and we still have a good bit of our energy. So I think... Oh. Page down. Okay, there we go. I think what she is going to do is go ahead and use the potty, grab a shower, and go to the summer festival. It's not that far. And we need to see if we can't find an apple tree. Okay, come on. I'm going to speed through this part because we all know what Sim using the potty and taking a shower looks like. And by the way, this is the shower that came with the Skylight Art Studio. Not art. Oh my goodness. Sorry. The Prism Art Studio. I just got it, so it's kind of stuck in my head. But the Skylight... I want to say Studio for Performing Arts is what it was called. I don't remember exactly. But, alright. I've got about a little less than 2 minutes before I'm going to end this episode. So I want to find an apple tree before I cut out. Come on, do it, girl. You know how to run. Oh, yes. Okay, who we got over here? Who's that? Oriole Bird, Kim Marshall. Are there any apple trees? That would be awesome if there were some apple trees at the park. Apparently, there are not. Well, she's full, so I'm really not going to have her. I will let her take a greeting card picture and light a firecracker, though. Those are two simple tasks to fulfill. Where is the... There we go. Take a greeting card photo. What is that? Oh, it's a light. I didn't know what that was. Where's the firecracker? Oh. And watch. Okay, I'm going to cut out while I do these couple of things, and I will be back when we find a dadgum apple tree. Alright guys, so I have looked and looked and looked, and I can't find an apple tree anywhere in town. There's a lime tree that I actually missed at the greenhouse that came from the store, but that's actually not what I wanted. So, and we do have some seeds in here that she got for learning to garden. Some of them I'm not going to plant, like the university beans and the supernatural herbs, but the eggplant I will plant. But I'm just going to run in here to the grocery store and buy an apple, maybe a couple of other things, and then she's going to go home and get ready for bed. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out here because that's my timer, and I will see you guys on the next episode, and it will be after she wakes up. I'm not going to make you guys watch her sleep, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and come back for more. And remember, go check out Twitch XK90 series. It's awesome. Bye.